17 toes. This is a problem. I have no polish on my toes and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but don't look at them.
Well, everybody, this episode is unfortunately about George Floyd, who passed away by police brutality. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
The world's kind of in an uproar right now. Not kind of, it's in an uproar. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's tired, upset. I feel overwhelmed. Like, yesterday I really had to tell my friends, like, you really just can't. You wanna show that you're active in the cause, but sometimes you also have to unplug because it's like it's so overwhelming. You could like literally break into tears if you keep watching these videos.
And it can make you angry, angry,
right? And you don't really want to be angry. I mean, you want to be angry because anger can make you do something to change, and the causes change. It can spark things
or upset,
right? But if you don't want to be angry and it's just like that, your energy, you want positive spirit. So I feel like sometimes we should just take a release a little bit. But I appreciate all the marches. We actually planned on going to the Bronx because they have looting over there, so we're gonna just clean it up.
Yeah.
We understand why people are rioting. We understand it, so we're not gonna bash it or anything. We're just gonna go. That's what they're for. We're out to try to help clean up and
and not judge.
Right. And help the movement. Everybody has a part. If yours is posting and donating, and that's yours, and talking about it with your friends, informing it, everybody got to go out and vote to make a change because some of these police are really disgusting. How they really just don't like African American, Black people, or people of color. Period.
Well, you know what I take on with the whole police thing is that you are placed in a position. First place, that's a very horrific and not horrific, but it's an honor. Correct. It's an honor to become an officer because in a child's eyes, you are somewhat of a hero.
Right.
And the reason why I feel like they need to take a little step back and figure out how to handle the world or the community or the wherever they're working, because it's taking the good shine off of them. Now people are looking at someone told me they said the heroes are SBNY. They said the firemen are the heroes because they go in with a cause. They don't care what color you are. They're coming to save you. They're coming to do their job and to get you out and safe. And their life may be taken in that. Right. And it could be someone of a different race why they lost their life. That is the purpose. Just like when we go out to work, it doesn't matter. We deal with the children or we deal with people or parents that are not of our culture, but we know what we signed up for. And it's
a key sentence.
Yeah.
You know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Some people have to get more training in certain stuff, beauticians, to do certain stuff, even to be like in aesthetics and stuff like that. And cops don't have that much training in using their guns that could kill people. Something's off. Something is not right. And unfortunately, that the Black Lives Movement is not about other people not mattering. It is most definitely everybody matters. However, at this moment in time, Black African American men and women are being endangered.
Well, I would say like this. I do believe, like she said, Black Lives Matters. Like this is where we'll probably go back and forth on. I believe all life matters because the reason why I say this, and it's just by me watching what's going on Instagram and going on throughout the United States, not only the United States, in other countries, but it's not only Black people walking. There are some Black people that are sitting at home.
Right, because that may not be their purpose though.
No. I'm not judging them, but I'm saying white people are walking too.
Right, because they understand the cause. That doesn't take away that saying. By saying that's like somebody going to a funeral home saying a dead person died. We're talking about the dead person, but all lives matter. But we know that all lives matter. But we're talking about this person who died right here. So if all lives matter, yes, but only Black lives are being taken down by the police, then we have to signify on that because they're being endangered right now. So that's what the difference. It's not. Nobody's not saying that. And I feel like when people say, "Oh, I'm pro-Black," that means I'm anti anything else. No, I love all. However, I just like this more. You like basketball, but you have a favorite team. That doesn't mean you enjoy the team, right? You enjoy the game. So as I'm saying, when people do that, I feel like, are you insecure and there's something else going on that you have to take? We're not saying that anybody's less than, but at this moment, just like when they have stuff for endangered species animals, oh, the sharks are being endangered, they're going out, we gotta save them. Do that mean other fish don't matter? No, but those specific things right now are being endangered.
Right.
So we have to put a special force on that.
I get that.
Right, so that's why people have to say Black Lives Matter.
I get it.
The lions or whatever are being endangered species. They won't be no more if we don't stop doing what we're doing. So that's why they have to put an emphasis on that, because this one species is being endangered. That doesn't mean no animals else don't
But
matter.
I do appreciate the whole movement with every color and race, because
I appreciate the white girls or the white men who stand in front of black people when there's marching to make sure the cops don't do anything, because now they understand their privilege, and they're saying
so they're putting their privilege in front of that.
right, because they know the cops don't do nothing to them. Yeah. I can appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like, in a whole, as the world, I feel like this is a change.
It has to stop.
It does.
And it's not. We're not aliens.
What's your quote? Tell us, if, at the end of the day, tell us what?
Tell us where we should go. Tell us where we should go, and we will go there. But when we get there, don't come. Because the reason why I say that is because there was a time where there was, I can't remember, I'm going to remember, where it was in a state that where it was like black owned, the people was Black Wall Street. And the black people were doing so well. They were helping the people in the community.
Right.
They kept everything together.
That same place,
and then they came
that's
and burned down.
That's Central Park now. They took 300 people out, I believe 100 black people, and I think it was 1963 or 1973 or something like that. They rioted and boycotted black-owned areas that she's talking about, and now it's called Central Park. White people did that. So why now when they're riding, y'all riding for a space because y'all want to make it nice, but we're riding for somebody's life, and y'all talking about we're animals. The nerve of you people. And I'm not talking about all white people, I'm talking about people who don't understand the movement, or the cops who did it, or the cops who put on their shirts, I can breathe. How dare you?
Well, you see, there's a lot of controversy between that, because you see, they said that George knew the officer. And up to this day, I have not seen it on the news. I've only seen it on social media. They will not put that on the news. That he knew.
Not that he knew. He worked with him.
He worked with him over 17 years. So something is going on.
Right. Maybe he knew something about him. We have no idea, but it seems a little fishy, right?
Yeah,
they were in the same nightclub, right?
Yes,
and his wife,
right? They need to, and was the brother that was covering up.
Right.
George being killed. It's just so much to this, but I would say like this: if it happened, it had to happen, because it sparked something, and it has to stop. Right. It just has to stop, because I'm going to tell you something about black people.
We're resilient.
Black people, we're resilient, but we're very loving, and we're very open. We do not hate first. We react after we're challenged or something happens to us.
You're right. You poke the line.
And not to say white people are not loving either, but
history shows
we do see, and they do know the privilege that they have in this country. Why did you bring us here? Why did you bring us here? Like, I don't know did you think that we were supposed to be slaves forever? And if so, give us a state or give us a country, an island, and say, this is your island, but don't come and mess with us. Because it's just like, I don't know if they're afraid of our color, they're afraid of our success, they're afraid of our growth, they're afraid. I don't know. And we do not feel this way about any other culture. We do not feel this way.
Right.
We are open.
And y'all don't like us, but y'all had us breastfeeding your kids. You hate something so much. Why would you give your precious child for them to take care of? That's lunacy. This is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Something is not right. However, whatever the reason that y'all want to come up with, that y'all don't like us, that's fine. Like she said, it's fine. Okay, we'll move on. And that's the problem. I feel like this happens every so often, months, years, or whatever. They kill one of us or whatever, and we get an uproar. And that's the problem. I think they really don't. They try to break us, and they can't, because eventually we overcome and we continue.
Well, even to this, I just want to understand the whole thing. Like, okay, do you want us here, or you don't want us here? Do you want us to be a stink? Just come out and say it, because it shows. It shows what's going on. Right. That y'all don't like us. Yeah, you understand? So just say, okay, we don't like you. Right. We don't like what you bring to the table. So please, could you go to this state and stay there? Don't come over here. We'll let y'all live.
There we go.
We'll let y'all
take
grow.
care of all our music, all our entertainment, all of that. Y'all can't come, right?
But it's so hard for them to say they can't come because we've melted into Chinese, we've melted into Caucasian, we've melted into Spanish.
Right.
And if they like, they're going, I'm going too. You understand? But at the same time, even if they lay with you, because listen, my grandma, she part Indian. And I will tell you this, well, her side is white Indian in Jamaica. And they could be very racist.
Right.
I've heard of racist things come out of their mouth.
Right.
You know? So
right.
it's going to follow. Right. So just tell us what you want us to do.
Then there's going to be colorism. Right.
Right. You know? It's like we're blocked. We here. But y'all don't want us here.
Right.
So where should we go?
Right. We can't succeed because y'all keep stopping us at a certain point. It's like a glass ceiling. The topic can go on forever. You hear our passion, our frustration. Like we said, continue to watch us really trying to go out.